So if you're using YouTube to build a business, listen up. The strategy you've been using, it's about to be completely obsolete. See, by 2026, there's going to be a really clear line drawn in the sand between creators who are just busy and those who are actually building a profitable business. We're going to break down the fundamental shift you absolutely need to make. This quote, it just hits the nail on the head, right? It perfectly captures this huge problem that's plaguing creators, burnout. This idea of a manual labor tax, spending all those hours on tedious editing, it isn't just about losing time. It's about wasting precious energy on tasks that, let's be honest, your competitors are already automating. Grinding it out the old way, it's just not sustainable anymore. And the whole landscape is changing, and it's changing fast. It's estimated that by 2026, over 20% of all new content is going to be what's being called AI slop. You know, those low-effort, auto-generated videos that don't add any real value? Viewers are getting smarter and better at tuning out all that noise. So what's the takeaway? Just making more content isn't the answer. The game is shifting, and it's all about quality and, more importantly, strategy. Okay, so to really understand where we're going, we first have to get brutally honest about what's not working. Let's talk about the old playbook, the strategy that leaves so many creators feeling completely stuck, frustrated, and getting almost no return on all their hard work. This right here, this is the core of the broken model. For years, the goal was super simple: get more views, get more subscribers. It was all a numbers game, a volume game. But chasing those vanity metrics, it just attracts a broad, totally unfocused audience that doesn't convert. The new, smarter goal is to attract the right people, even if that means your audience size is actually smaller. Does this hamster wheel look familiar? I bet it does. This is that feeling of being stuck in the old playbook. You're just throwing content at the wall, hoping something sticks. You're chasing trends without any clear plan for how any of it actually connects back to making money. It is a perfect recipe for burnout, where the effort you're putting in just far outweighs the results you're getting out. And this is one of the biggest mistakes creators make. A topic like what is affiliate marketing? Well, it attracts total beginners. They're curious, sure, but they are nowhere near making a purchase. You'll get the views, but these viewers have very low buyer intent. And that just means they're not ready to buy anything from you. Okay, so we've spent some time defining the problem. Now let's get to the good part, the solution. Welcome to the new playbook for 2026. And look, this isn't about little hacks or algorithm tricks. It's a completely new strategic framework built on one simple core idea: clarity. These are the 4 pillars of the new strategy. And honestly, the most important one is number 1. Start with a monetization plan. I mean it. Before you even think about hitting record, you have to know exactly how that video is going to generate revenue. This one shift forces you to be intentional, to focus on that buyer intent, and to get in front of the right audience from the very beginning. So what exactly is this buyer intent thing we keep talking about? It's actually really simple. It means your viewer already knows they have a problem and they are actively looking for a solution to buy. They've moved way past the what is stage and are now asking, how do I solve this? Or which of these products should I buy? That is your target viewer. Here's a perfect example, just to make it crystal clear. A video called How YouTube Works, that attracts curious beginners. But a video titled What Actually Makes Money on YouTube? Well, that speaks directly to someone with a specific problem who is looking for a real solution. That viewer has high buyer intent, and they are far more likely to take action on whatever you're offering. And this right here is the bottom line. You could literally go viral, get millions of views, but if you are not clear on who you serve and what you want them to do next, all of that traffic is completely worthless. Clarity is the secret sauce. It's what turns a viewer into a customer. Okay, so we've covered the what and the why. Now let's get into the how. What does this new playbook actually look like in your day-to-day workflow? How do you put this into practice? So a huge trend for 2026 is what we're calling the short to long funnel. Here's how it works. You use a really punchy, high-energy short to hook the right viewer. Then you drive them to a much more detailed, long-form video that solves their specific problem. And finally, in that long video, you have a super clear call to action that converts them. It's that simple. And the real power of this workflow is all about efficiency. Using a kind of AI-human hybrid system, your goal isn't just to make one video anymore. No, it's to turn a single recording session into a dozen or even more high-intent assets. We're talking shorts, clips, all kinds of other content. This is how you finally eliminate that manual labor tax. And the best part is, this strategy perfectly aligns with where YouTube itself is headed. The platform updates are already starting to favor relevance and deep engagement over just raw, empty view counts. By focusing on buyer intent, you're not fighting the algorithm. You're actually working with it. You're skating to where the puck is going. All of this, the strategy, the workflow, it all points to the single most important takeaway from all of this. And it's not a new tactic, it's a fundamental, deep shift in your identity.
Here it is. This is the big one. You have to stop thinking of yourself as a YouTuber. That identity, it chains you to the platform's whims and that endless, exhausting chase for views. Instead, you need to see yourself as a business owner who uses YouTube. This simple change, it reframes everything. YouTube becomes a powerful tool for your business, not the business itself.
When you start to see YouTube this way, its purpose becomes so much clearer. It's a tool for awareness, helping you get discovered by your ideal people. It's a tool for traffic generation, driving that audience where you want them to go. And it's a tool for connection, to build trust and show off your expertise. It serves the business, not the other way around. So as we head into 2026, I want you to forget about chasing trends. Your focus should be on one single word: alignment. You need a clear monetization plan, a clear message that supports it, and a clear direction for every single piece of content you create. That right there is the new playbook. And that leaves us with one final crucial question. I want you to really look at your strategy and your goals and ask yourself this. Are you just building a YouTube channel and kind of hoping it becomes a business? Or are you intentionally building a business that uses YouTube to grow? Your answer to that question is going to define your success in 2026 and for a long, long time after that.